Yeah, big welcome to you, Libra. So, the sun still in Cancer, a cardinal sign. You, a cardinal sign, is bringing into the foreground the awareness of beginnings. Beginning in feelings with Cancer. In Cancer, everything is about feelings. Everything is about emotions. Everything is about having an empathy for others. And Cancer's planet is the moon. And the moon is in your sign. And Libra, you all about beginning the fall. Beginning clear thinking. Because these two major arcanas, the sun and the moon, are highlighting something quite profound, something where your emotions are leading you to come clearly into your center, to come clearly into a self-awareness. And this self-awareness is important, right? It's important that you understand that all there is you. Of course, your partner sees you too, but not as much as you can see really truly yourself and your inner world, which is then the moon in your sign, seeing you. Now, you as a cardinal sign, right, you are beginning fall, and you begin fall as that air aspect of all the spiritual, all the mental. And of course Venus is your planet, right? And that's why I have painted the symbol of Venus behind her as that opening into the universe, almost like the wheel of fortune behind you. And she's standing in front of it, right, on her tiptoes. Because that's really what she does, on her tiptoes. The preciseness is as much as standing on your tiptoes, holding your hands in namaste so that you're balancing yourself on that which you're standing yourself. It's very powerful to watch something like this, right? It really gives you an awareness to, okay, life is connected, particularly in this, not to justice. There's no just energy in nature, but there's preciseness, right? There's an exactness. And of course, to imitate that is quite difficult, and you have to be careful that you're not falling into that abyss of wanting things to make it too perfect. Perfect is a little boring. Now, the 7th house is the house of partners, and archetypes are diplomat, a peacemaker, then someone that's a lawyer or even a judge, and a problem solver, and even a bridge builder, no matter in which way, right? So here you are. The main part of your body that is connected really truly to you, that you have to be taking care of, is your hips and your bladder. And then on days like this, all air days, right? You're an air sign. We like to eat fat things. And the endocrine system is connected to you, or particularly to all the air signs. So I picked the cards already, and I can see the message is quite clear. I decided to do the readings like this now to pick the cards so I can meditate on it and I can go into a deeper level of it, because if I pick them during the reading, I feel that I sometimes can only get into the surface. So I'm trying it like this. Good, let's begin. This is your oracle card. 3. The number 3 is the Sleeping Beauty. And the Sleeping Beauty is dreaming or meditating or going within, because she has a whole nest of thoughts, of maybe even conditionings here. And the little bird in her left hand, kind of protected by her. But also, if you look at it now, she is deep within, in this realm. And the Sleeping Beauty is a story of awakening. Awakening to a higher consciousness. Awakening to the power of freeing yourself. Now, the sentence that we sometimes say is that a lot of people are asleep out there. They're not asleep in sense of sleeping. They are asleep to a consciousness that is beyond this dimension. If I cannot see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, it doesn't exist for a lot of people. And only very highly sensitive people can actually go into this realm and really see that there is a world that is very, very important. More important than this dimension. And so, of course, we have people who put us into the esoteric corner. That's okay. You know of this world, or you even in a dream. Now, the next card that came is, of course, that you feel that you are imprisoned in a cage, that you are this beautiful angel, that you are this Sleeping Beauty, but you don't even know how big and how powerful you are, so you are asleep. Right? If I had another card coming, I would say you are meditating and not dreaming, but in a way you are realizing something, that maybe you are just about to awaken, maybe you're just about to come and realize that you imprisoned yourself, you built this nest, thorns, of the Sleeping Beauty, right? That the prince has to get through to save her. You put yourself in the cage. You put yourself in there. No one did it to you than you yourself. The next card then, of course, very powerful, is 4 of Swords. We have here 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, and 4 of Swords is Libra in Jupiter. So we can see that you are liberating yourself of something that's in the past, something that was holding you, big angel, in this cage, and finally you start liberating yourself, because the power of Cancer, the fence, that Cancer's card name is fence, Chet, the chest, the ribs are protecting the chest, and the chest is protecting the heart and the lungs. So this fence is opening, breaking free, because it's highlighting the moon, and here is the moon right? Here is Jupiter in Libra. So the moon, the justice, sees that you create something within you to liberate you, to free yourself from something that has been done to you, maybe back in your childhood. Because this kind of behavior is someone that's not seeing how big and how important he really is, because it's like the elephant. When we put the baby elephant on a chain and he's used to the chain, when he's old enough to actually rip the chain apart, he's not doing it because he's used to think that he can't. That's what you are. So something is awakening in this moon. You awakening up in this moon. The sun is highlighting the moon in your sign, Libra, right? Because we have very clear the moon twice. So you are definitely awakening, and you're definitely facing something that's been coming out of your childhood, something that kept you asleep, something that kept you dreaming about things, and you wanted to, always come out of that. You want to be free, you want to go out there. Now the second row is that we have the Eight of Wands, which is Mercury in Sagittarius, and that's a message is coming in this or through this moon in this day, and is uplifting you, is taking you up, 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 high, and you flying. It's almost like you're leaving, you want to leave the dark and you want to go up to the light, and you want to go up to this castle in your dreams. You want to go up into a higher consciousness, you want to dream, and you want to go up because you're ready, right? You're ready to now face an inner realm. You're ready to see that if you go up, if you look up, if this message is making you go up and you see that you are in a cage, but the cage is not really closed. And then you can free yourself, because what comes underneath the meditation is the Seven of Cups, right? And the Seven of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. And Venus in Scorpio is about going deeper into a love, going deeper into in your emotions, because this is what still Cancer is doing. Cancer is the emotional side in the external energy. And so here you're picking this one star, and you know that this is the time, because Venus in Scorpio is about your loved ones, your emotions, is about truly knowing that you are important, truly knowing that the message comes to you. And of course, you did get the message, right? The moon as a collective subconscious awakening to the call, to the higher calling of the judgment. But the judgment is kind of like a wake-up call that says, wake up, stop dreaming, stop sleeping, empower yourself, awaken, reach new awareness. And of course, this is a Pisces. It's the only person that's here is a Pisces. It's almost someone is speaking to you in your dreams. Someone is speaking to you in your dreams, because the moon is also your dream world. And there will be a message coming to you in your dreams. And the message will be clearly understood in your meditations of allowing yourself to awaken, of a deeper love, because the wake-up call is here. It's calling, it's speaking, it's reaching you however it wants to reach you. It does whatever to you. The spirit world is speaking to you through whatever message they can do. Sometimes we find feathers. I have back here on my little table all the feathers that I found. It's speaking to you by the messenger, right, of the higher messenger, the God's messenger is sending you information, and it can go really fast, so really be aware. Now you have the two eights above each other, 8, 8. So there is already a double number in the 8. 8 is infinity, but 8 is also hood. And hood is a glory, hood is an infinity, and it's the definition that gives form. And so this is a very interesting connection, because that's again Mercury, and Mercury is the messenger, and the 8, right, the 8 is this infinite symbol of what's up is below and what's below is up. Now here, this is very powerful, that your subconscious, your dream world is awakening, that you really did dream. You were stuck in this dimension and you're awakening. You awaken and you're releasing finally old stories of the past, stories of where you are big. And it's very interesting because I'm quite tall. I'm 182 or 3 after yoga. And I feel sometimes that I am bigger and I don't fit sometimes in this world. And this card speaks very clearly to me. It's very interesting, this card. Always when it comes up, I don't see it as that 8 of Swords, right? Where we have the eyes closed and stuck between our own thinking, but in a way it is like, I think that I'm not big. I'm not really big, but I am big, and I'm making myself smaller so others don't feel uncomfortable around me. And so this is calling you to begin a new journey, to awakening to the Page of Cups, which is here, the Pisces, because the Pisces is here, but it's all 3. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer. Cancer. And now you drinking, you even have fish talking to you, coming out of the cup, speaking to you. Anything is coming to you to tell you the path that you have to take. It's clear that there is something big coming to you, big wanting to speak to you, something big that wants you to wake up, right? An offering of how your spirit works and how your spirit is communicating with you all the time. And it's saying, wake up, you big, then be big, show you're big, but right, allow just to fly with it, and allow to be in the realm of emotions, but up in the sky. Meditate and see the feathers coming to you. Meditate and see how everything is constantly speaking to you. Everything is speaking to us. Everything has a message. And And now you can even drink it. Now you can even say, yes, I am ready for this higher conscious being, and I'm not dreaming anymore. I'm meditating, and I am creating a safe place, not that is surrounded by thorns, but it's surrounded by stars, surrounded by stars, surrounded by feathers. I am clearly awakening to my own true power. Page of Cups, right? Being this young generation, connecting with the young generation and sharing your knowledge with them, going out there and not making yourself small anymore, connecting truly to the animal world and connecting to the higher consciousness that is now coming through. Right? That's the message. The message is that something wants to speak to you, and it is in your dreams, and it is in your meditation, and you understand very clearly what the message is, right? Even the fish are speaking to you, right? And it's saying, go into the water, go deep into the water, and allow the cleansing to help you to see the spiritual world, right? In the subconscious. Go deep down into your subconscious, because you are the Queen of Swords, right? You are the one that is creating a powerful energy, right? You are clearly getting the message. Getting the message. You're big. Look how big she is in relation to the city down here. She's big, right? Then also, of course, right? Get into the positions, Ashwasandhalanasana, and just stand here on your tiptoes and hold the palms in Namaste. It's a beautiful position. You immediately feel beautiful, right? It's an elegant position. Back in India, they used to bathe, they used to wash themselves like that. Well, so that's for the success, right, in Cancer. So let's see then, of course, what you gain, what strength you gain in the next month when the Sun is in Leo, in the strength or the fortitude, right? And I hope I see you then again. Thank you for watching. Namaste.